7 Habits of Iconic Brands. Welcome to The Success Face, a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest trends and best practices in leadership and personal development. In today's video, we are excited to feature Michael Beverland as he shares his insights on building brand authenticity. As a respected expert in the field of branding, Michael will be sharing his unique perspective on how to authentically represent your business or personal brand, and the benefits of doing so. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn from one of the industry's leading voices on building brand authenticity. Your input matters. We would love to hear your thoughts on the video. Please leave a comment with your opinion. Contrary to common branding advice, the public values genuine brands. Customers have always had a say in the image of a brand, and their influence is growing, despite traditional marketers' attempts to control it. Although authenticity can be subjective, authentic brands share 7 clear characteristics. True brands honor their heritage and customs and stick to their roots. Genuine brands are created by people who are devoted to their product or service. True brand merchandise is made by artisans who are devoted to their craft. In their respective markets, genuine brands produce revolutionary innovations. Brand stories connect people who share a common interest. Even if they operate globally, genuine brands cultivate community ties. Companies with authentic brands have employees who are just as committed to the brand as their executives. Why would someone join the Zippo Click Club if they loved a cigarette lighter so much? Possibly for the same reason, tens of thousands of people annually visit the Zippo Visitors Center in Pennsylvania. In any weather, the Zippo lighter is dependable. The technicians from the company will try to figure out why yours broke if it breaks, and they will fix it for free. Since World War II, Zippo lighters have been a necessity for U.S. troops, and they are frequently seen flickering in the hands of soldiers in war movies. The same emotions drive Zippo devotees to collect vintage Altoids mint tins and display Dyson vacuum cleaners in their living rooms are at the root of Zippo devotees' devotion. Zippo defies conventional marketing advice because it is a genuine brand with devoted followers. Customers have always had a say in the image of a brand, and their influence is growing, despite traditional marketers' attempts to control it. The juice drink Snapple started out as an authentic brand. Then Quaker Oats purchased the line for $1.7 billion, and applied a proven showcasing approach in view of value, item, advancement and situation. Quaker Oats sold Snapple for $300 million 4 years later. Despite effective marketing, why did the brand's value decline? The slick marketers at Quaker Oats were unaware of the popularity of Snapple's quirky authenticity, amateurish rather than slick marketing, and lack of conformity. They didn't want a drink for the masses. As a growing number of consumers look for alternatives to mass-marketed, overly commercialized, and meaningless brands, the desire for authenticity has now crossed over into the brand arena. Authenticity fluctuates and changes. The manifestation of the search for what is real is what it is. Buyers can use certain brands to define who they are or want to be. Specific social norms are reflected in this communal expression. Although authentic brands share a few definite characteristics, authenticity is subjective. They come from businesses whose leaders are committed to a heritage that is rooted in place and tradition, involved in any decisions that affect their brands, and passionate about their products. Although authenticity can be subjective, authentic brands share 7 clear characteristics. As society's conceptions of family, culture, and place change, so do the traditional methods by which individuals formed individual identities. People's shared perspective has been splintered by changes brought about by globalization, deterritorialization, and hyperreality, which blur the line between real and fake. In the midst of such moves, purchasers are framing personalities and networks around brands, marked spaces, or exercises. Skateboarders, Volkswagen drivers, and Converse shoe wearers all have relationships with one another. Conventional brand advertisers need to show or advise shoppers the best way to feel about a brand. To build positive brand perceptions, they employ strategies like reinforcement, positioning, and core messaging. The goal of a marketer who employs this top-down strategy is to control how consumers perceive the brand. But customers have always had a say in how a brand is perceived, and their voices are now stronger than ever. People can find and discuss brands in new ways thanks to fast communication platforms like cell phones and online outlets like blogs, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. They will avoid the product and tell their friends why if they believe a brand's message is dishonest. Marketing that invokes sociological influences gives brands meaning. Fans of Harley-Davidson infuse their bikes with a sense of liberation. Harley advertisers support this idea with promotions, sponsorships and advancements. The subcultures of its fans also contribute to the meaning of the brand. Consider the film picture of Peter Fonda and Dennis Container on their Harleys in Simple Rider. The following are the 7 characteristics of genuine brands. 1. True brands honor their heritage and customs and stick to their roots. People who share similar values can connect with one another through brand stories. For instance, Mac users who refer to themselves as Apple people praise the company's creativity, originality, and unconventionality. Conventional advertisers recount straightforward stories. Ajax drives away microorganisms with minimal close-to-home significance. Brands that are genuine tell complex tales or even myths that were created by the company, its customers, fans, critics, and the media. These are the 10 most prevalent types of brand stories. Founding refers to the beginning of a business and its initial obstacles. Family, the founding family's role. Conflict and struggle, the obstacles the company overcame to achieve success. Triumph and tragedy, the company's and its employees' ups and downs. Creation, how the brand became, including inventive critical thinking and an enthusiasm for its items. History refers to the history of the brand and its founders. Local area, the brand's effect on its local area. The connection between the brand and its actual location is referred to as place. Stories that originate with brand users are referred to as consumers. Product and service, the story behind the product or service. 2. Genuine brands are created by people who are devoted to their product or service. Why would Ralph Lauren and Manolo Blahnik boast that they have not received any formal training? Genuine brand creators present themselves as zealous artisans devoted to their craft rather than following the usual path. They present the impression that they began with little or no capital and achieved success with a superior product that was the result of their passion. Even when a genuine brand emerges as an industry leader, its marketers maintain a low-key image. They instead highlight the brand's dedication to its craft. For instance, advertisements for Champagne Krug frequently reference the vintner's expertise and hands-on production. Even though the company no longer turns its bottles by hand, it wants you to feel like they were. The need for authenticity has always been a response to progress. Despite the fact that they engage in marketing, authentic brand marketers appear to avoid the term. They want the quality of their products to speak for itself. The owners of the brand are willing to admit that they have been fortunate enough to survive failure, and these personal experiences resonate with their clients. Genuine brands make it clear that they enjoy what they do and are passionate about it. When the waves get high enough for great surfing, Quicksilver employees leave work for that reason. 3. Craftsmen who make genuine brand stock are committed to their specialty. True brand marketers tread carefully. Their products need to stick to their roots, which means that they need to keep the principles that made them popular while also adapting to the times. While they innovate, they maintain their fundamental design and characteristics. Because of this, Hermes luggage distinguishes itself from its rivals, and echoes of the original Volkswagen Beetle can be detected in the most recent model. Traditions are respected by genuine brands. Even though it has updated its menu, In-N-Out Burger keeps its 1950s look. Genuine brands maintain the spirit of their founders by remaining lighthearted and not sacrificing quality for cost. 4. In their respective markets, genuine brands produce revolutionary innovations. In a way that shows their sincerity and commitment, authentic brands creators are passionate about their products or services. Their unwavering enthusiasm for their products is what keeps them in business. They adore their work. People unite around businesses that appear to be more interested in their products than in the whims of their customers, despite the fact that being entirely product-centered defies traditional marketing axioms about being entirely consumer-centered. The way a hurricane gathers energy as it moves over water, authentic brands collect stories. Genuine brands are open and even boastful about their manufacturing procedures. Behind the scenes, many, like In-N-Out Burger and Krispy Kreme donuts, welcome customers. Schwinn Bikes spearheaded this methodology by allowing clients to watch bicycles being fixed. In contrast to CEOs who are more focused on sales or finances, authentic brand executives continue to be involved in production. Additionally, genuine brand manufacturers continue to improve their products because they enjoy the creative process. The development of better wine glasses is a constant goal for Georg Riedel and his Riedel glassware researchers. They represent the usual search for great design on the part of genuine brands. 5. Brand stories connect people who share a common interest. Market research resulted in the failure of Ford's Edsel model and New Coke, both of which were brands. New products are driven by market immersion, not market research, by authentic brands. They engage with their followers. In order to develop revolutionary innovations that people will want, they acquire knowledge and intuition about their core markets. Even their followers are employed. Nike employs sports fans. Car enthusiasts are recruited by Morgan Motor Company. The photographers who worked for Leica were a big part of the company's success. Employees can relate to the lives and habits of your customers when they are like them. This aids genuine brands in spotting emerging trends and remaining relevant. These companies connect with their customers in a variety of ways. For instance, Peter Jackson, the overseer of the Master of the Rings, utilizes a blog to illuminate fans about his most recent movies. Authenticity can be lost in an instant, but it takes time to build. Google and other companies like it encourage employees to dabble with new ideas outside of work hours. Designers and other insiders are encouraged to develop novel goods and services that might not have otherwise entered the market. When you have completely novel concepts, market research is useless. The revolutionary device might not have come to fruition if Apple's knowledge of its customers had not transcended market research, because consumers had no frame of reference for the iPod and could not have explained what they wanted it to do prior to its release. 6. Real brands, regardless of whether worldwide, support associations with their networks. Even after going global, authentic brands continue to promote their community ties. Although Starbucks was just another coffeehouse in Australia, the coffee-loving city of Seattle is where the company got its start. It failed to flourish there because it was removed from its cultural and geographical context. Brands that are truly authentic physically embed themselves in their original culture and subcultures as well as in their native land. Authenticity is monitored by thousands of subcultures. Due to their support of the gay movement, Levi's and Absolute are revered by the gay community. Skateboarders adored Vans shoes, but when the company entered additional markets, this subculture turned them away, and Vans ultimately failed. You must demonstrate to customers that your brand is genuine. You cannot tell them. Community ties can be reaffirmed by a brand. Genuine brands are proud of their history. The Morgan Motor Company, based in Malvern Link, England, is a prime example of British sports car design and racing involvement. Numerous genuine brands, like Morgan, place an emphasis on their home nation. When Audi, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz encourage potential buyers to view their automobiles as examples of German engineering, they are highlighting the nationality of the manufacturers. Marks additionally advance territorial roots. LL Bean and Burt's Bees always conjure up a rugged, unassuming Maine. Genuine brands are proud of their contribution to industry transformation. Imagine a world without Apple in the computer industry, Chanel in the fashion industry, or Mercedes in the automobile industry. 7. Companies with authentic brands have employees who are just as committed to the brand as their executives. Organizations with genuine brands typically have employees who are as devoted to their products as CEOs. Additionally, their businesses typically exert a determined effort to hire the most qualified candidates. Because the airline is looking for people who are able to step outside of their comfort zones, the interviewer for a Virgin Airlines position might ask a potential employee to dance or sing. These businesses treat their employees well after they hire them. Google provides massages, gyms, and on-site medical clinics, while The Body Shop provides in-house childcare. They miss the point when brand managers and marketers talk about engaging in an authentic brand strategy. Who would employ Gordon Ramsay? The rock star chef has made a career out of being rude and volatile. In spite of his temper tantrums, he has maintained a staff retention rate of 80% for the past 10 years. It's possible that he keeps his employees because he is dedicated to his work, rewards them for their best efforts, and fires those who don't perform. Like Ramsay, real brand chiefs don't allow unfortunate entertainers to wait and damage the group. They give public and private credit to employees who make significant contributions and encourage creativity. Last but not least, authentic brands employees get to know their top executives. These pioneers stay associated with day-to-day difficulties and invest wholeheartedly in their grasp on approach. They realize genuine pioneers appear. Thank you for watching our video on building brand authenticity with Michael Beverland. We hope you found the information useful and will continue to tune into the Success Face for more insights and strategies on leadership and business growth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Your feedback is important to us. If you have any thoughts or opinions on the video, we would love to hear them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Share it with your friends and loved ones. We send you thousands of blessings, much success, and much happiness for you and your entire family.